Good day everyone. This time I will just have a film analysis about this movie entitled The Little Woman. First, this is the plot or the summary of the film. The film is about Jo and her three sisters, where Jo March is trying to make an independent writer, making short stories to a publisher. And the film flashing past 7 years earlier and present, where the March sisters, which is Jo, Beth, and Amy, live with their mother, Marmee, while their father serves in Civil War. So these four sisters have their own dreams. For example, Meg wants a family, love, and stability. And then Jo, the main character, wants to be a writer and live independently or freely. And then Beth is the one who is gentle, kind, and loves music. She's also the one who got serious illness and later she passed away. And then Amy wants beauty, art, and recognition of her talent. So the main characters of the movie are the following. First, Jo March. This one, Jo March. Independent, and she was a writer. And then Meg March, it is the eldest sister. This one wants love and family. Beth March, and this one. She was kind, quiet, and loves the music. She was also the one who later passed away in the movie. And then Amy March, it is the youngest, artistic, and desires refinement. And Laurie, it is their neighbor, and becomes friend and more. She was a boy. And Professor Frederick, a writer mentor for Jo. Marmee, their mothers, and Aunt March, their strict aunt. Okay. So how women were depicted in the film? The four sisters have their own unique dreams, not just following the expected path of the society, which is marry and stay at home, which is yung traditional expectation of society sa mga babae. So Jo, specifically, is the one who's shown fighting against society's limitations sa mga babae or women. She believed as a woman trying to become a writer, fighting for her rights. Women in the film illustrates with talent, ambitions, flaws, and emotions. As Jo said, women also have heart, soul, and own mind in existence. So the movie emphasizing that the women's right and their choices are also and should be mattered in the society. Okay. Next, what is the turning point or redemption for women's empowerment? So the key turning point for women's empowerment in the film is where Jo rejects Laurie's proposal because she realizes that she must follow her own path and not just marry because the society expects it. So si Jo, nagkaroon siya ng mind na parang hindi lang dapat mag-follow doon sa in-expect ng society. As Jo said, women also have their own minds, heart, and soul. Oh, meaning they have also right to choose their own paths. Also, is when Jo stands up to the publisher and negotiates for her own work, which is her own story, and asserts herself as a woman writer, showing the ending for women is not just always with depending with the expectation of the society. Then what are the values or morals that are still applicable today? Of course, in many aspects. The moral in the film is that women have also their own hearts, value, character, choices, rights, and they are indeed matter in the society. The film also emphasizing that success is not just always aligning with the predicted path of the society. Sometimes you can also make your success in your own right way, not just traditional roles. Then next, what are the main challenges that women faced in the film? First challenges is the social expectation or the society expectation that women should marry and stay at home, not pursuing careers in the end. Ito yung first challenges talaga ng film na ina-emphasize ng movie. And gender bias is also challenges in the film because it is said that if the author is a woman, the people not taking it seriously, especially yung publisher. This is the reason why Jo has to hide or not having strong determination to her writing skills because of social bias. So since ganun nga yung situation during that time, si Jo, which is yung main character, though he has writing skills and she has intelligence mind, she doesn't have strong determination because of the society's social bias. They have also a dilemma where they need to balance what they personally want versus what the society expect for them. Nagkakaroon sila ng ganong dilemma sa life nila. Okay? And next, how the main character represent gender issues. First, Jo March illustrating gender issue, challenging the idea that marriage is the only valid life path for a woman. She fight for not giving up her identity and dreams just because of the conformity of the pattern of the society. So hindi siya nagpadala dun sa conformity or sa pattern ng society na kung saan yung mga babae dapat maghanap lang sila ng mayamang lalaki para maging successful sa life nila. So yun yung challenge ni Jo sa film na to, which is napatunayan niya na women have the power to shine in their own. So through Jo, the movie shows that women can have also have the right to voice out and shape their destiny. And then next, what are the impacts promoted in the movie? Of course, first, empowering women to follow their own hearts, ambitions in mind, not just what others expect for them. Also, the woman encourages the awareness of gender equality and that women's voices should be heard and should be mattered. Okay? Next, what are the scene provided a strong sense of empowerment? First, dun sa part na kung saan si Jo talagang pinaglaban niya yung story niya, which is gusto niya mangyari dun sa story niya ay which is yung story, si Jo, ay hindi niya gusto na merong asawa or marriage dun sa story niya. Pero yung publisher, pinipilit siya na gano'n yung dapat ending ng story niya para mas maging pabor sa mga tao or sa society. Which is, yun yung challenge ni Jo. Kaya, nag-negotiate siya, tinaasan niya yung copyright kung gano'n yung gustong gawin ng publisher. But in real life, which is yung real life ng character na si Jo, hindi siya married in real life. Which is, in-emphasize niya talaga na siya ay independently and freely a writer. even without a man. Kaya sabi dito, she says the whole book, she doesn't want to marry. And then the publisher said, girls wants to see women married, not consistent. No, isn't the right ending. I suppose marriage has always been an economic proposition. So, society, even in fiction, gusto ng society na ganun talaga mangyari sa mga women. Sabi nung publisher, it's a romance. But sabi niya, it's a mercenary. Okay? Also, it is the scene where Jo rejected Laurie proposal because she realized that she also have own dreams and shines by her own identity. Kaya sabi niya, you know, I just feel women they have minds and they have souls, as well as they have hearts, as well as just beauty. And I've got ambition and got talent. I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all woman is fit for. So, kumbaga yun yung mindset ni Jo. Hindi siya inag-align lang basta-basta dun sa ina-expect ng society para sa mga women. Which is, ano na daw siya, nai-irritate na daw siya sa ganong sistema. Kaya, pinaglaban niya yung ambition niya, nireject niya even yung tao na pinakaminamahal siya. Sorry. Yeah. So what are the situation of women in various social institutions? First, in the family. The movie shows that women had a strong role at home, leading in managing the household, even without men. In work, the movie time period was around 18th century, where women had limited job opportunities. Jo wanted to be a writer, but most publisher only respected male authors. So yun yung situation ng mga kababaihan during this time period. And in education, Amy wanted to study art, but in the time, women weren't encouraged to pursue art seriously. She was told that even if she studied, she might never be respected as a great artist because she's just a woman. And also in marriage. During that period, marriage was perceived as the main goal for women. That's why their Aunt March, yung auntie nila, believe women should marry rich to have a good life. Yun yung definition niya ng success. But Jo disagreed. She wanted to be independent and follow her dreams before thinking about marriage. Okay. So in the end, yun yung movie na napili ko, Little Women. And I'm so amazed that, and I'm also have awareness now that very amazing yung mga women. And they have also voice, ambition, and they have also dreams. That's why they cannot just hold back and they cannot just conform the pattern and expectation of the society for them. Because in their own way, they can also shine. They can also make their own and how to define the success. Because now, or even during that time, the definition of success is to marry rich men. But Jo, the main character, disagreed. And she challenged that, and she testified that success is not just about marrying a good rich man, but success is have their own value, and their voice have also mattered, and they have also power to change the society's expectation, society's pattern about women. Okay, that's all.